Welcome back to the Victorious Gospel of True Parents, Session 6. I'm your host, Tyler Hendricks. Our title for Session 6 is Representative Woman. 1999, I am offering to you. The artwork here is a depiction of the Queen of Sheba, recognizing Solomon's foundation and offering him the wealth of her kingdom. There was a ceremony at Belvedere on May 24th, 1998, called the Ceremony of the Turning Point of the Offering. Father stood in God's position and Mother faced him, with the Eve nations and the children behind her. And Mother said, "I am offering to you." It signifies Mother's responsibility to unite all women as one, and for them to bring the men and children and offering them to True Father. Just to dig deeper now into the events of the 1990s. In August and September of 1989, True Parents announced the elder son's victory on 8 stages, the Paljangshik, and the Age of Heavenly Parentism in Kodiak, Alaska. Thus, True Father restored elder sonship, the victory of Cain and Abel, on every level, and thus the world could receive the parents on every level. For the next 2 decades, True Parents gave their lives and offered the church as a sacrifice to realize this by blessing the world. In 1990, True Mother declared True Parents in Korea, and Father did at the Second Assembly of the World Religions in San Francisco. Some Christian leaders who had supported True Parents turned away. In 1991, tribal messiahship and the women's movement for peace began in earnest, and the meeting with Kim Il-sung took place. In 1992, the WFWP was launched, the blessing of 42 Muslim couples, and the first World Culture and Sports Festival took place, including the 30,000 couples blessing, the first truly global blessing ceremony, including members from all races, nations, and religious backgrounds. The next year, September 93, True Mother declared True Parents and the change of blood lineage at the United Nations. On May 4th of 1994, Father gave us a theological innovation, the New Family Pledge. And 2 days later, on May 3rd, the Family Federation was established, which took us out of the age of individual salvation through religion into the age of the family, nation, and world salvation through the Holy Marriage blessing. In the spring of 1996, National Messiahship began at Cheongpyeong during a 40-day workshop. The next year, 1997, April 8th, marked the official end of HSA-UWC, the Unification Church, and the beginning of the Family Federation for World Peace and Unification. And 2 days later, on April 10th of 1997, Father announced the end of religion and the start of the family era. Why are we going through all of this? It all came in concert with the victory of True Mother, fulfilling all conditions in complete oneness with True Father, as well as the True Family's unity with True Parents, inheriting the blessing, leading organizations, and participating in speaking tours throughout America. On August 9th, 1997, Father declared the day of the cosmic Sabbath for the parents of heaven and earth. This was on the foundation of the global pre-blessing movement, reaching 3.6 million couples 3 months before the deadline of RFK Stadium. On September 11th of that year, the age of the fourth Adam was declared. Now, this has puzzled me for years. And it became this fourth Adam age, and it became a political football. But Father explained the meaning of the fourth Adam era in 1999 in a long speech, and he ended with, actually, the explanation is very simple. In the fourth Adam era, I will become a son or daughter of filial piety to true parents. So the more things change, the more they stay the same. The blessing ministry progressed through the 1997 blessing at RFK Stadium in Washington, D.C., the 1998 blessing at Madison Square Garden in New York City, where it expanded publicly into the blessing of Spirit World Persona. Continually, the Changpyeong ministry expanded, and the blessing was multiplied through all religions, races, and nations, centering on Christianity. True parents led the Spirit World blessings and ancestor liberation, the dominion of true Adam and Eve over the cosmos. In 1999, the 80-city Rally for the Advancement of the Globalization of the True Family took place, which was mainly True Mothers speaking tour. Father spoke in 8 cities in Korea. Then True Mother spoke in 72 cities, including 16 in Japan, 24 in the United States, and 32 around the world, including Russia, Moldova, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Mongolia, and at China's Great Hall of the People on Tiananmen Square. These speaking tours were exhausting. I've never been so sick as I became after accompanying only a 16-day speaking tour in the United States. I don't know how True Mother could do it, much less the core staff attending her day after day. The China speech was an impressive breakthrough, layers of bureaucracy to testify to God and true parents. In conclusion, Father said, Mother established the condition through the 80-city speaking tour to make even Satan surrender to God, true parents, and humankind. True parents did not call upon God to destroy Satan. They did not blame Lucifer for all the problems. They took responsibility because they said the fall is ultimately Adam's responsibility. So they loved Satan's people, us, took on all our sins and shortcomings, and didn't blame us or accuse us, but just loved us and guided us on the way of our own personal restoration and how to restore others, have good marriages and families, and more. Sacrificial love for one's enemy or one's enemy's children brings your enemy to surrender, and this brought Lucifer to a natural surrender. True Mother was well received worldwide and led her children as their good example. And so Father proclaimed, Mother gained recognition by God, Satan, and all people that she had fulfilled her responsibility as the true Mother. Starting with Christianity, she has gone beyond the realm of religion and has achieved victory. And the victory, the most important victory, was at Tiananmen Square, the great hall of the people. Father said, Mother broke through so many layers of bureaucracy where they had to check her speech. She wasn't supposed to. Nobody speaks about God at the great hall of the people, but True Mother did, because of heart, because of love, because of the personal give and take. That was where True Mother brought the voluntary surrender of Satan. Father said, therefore, she can occupy and act from the precious position of Eve, whose mistake in front of Adam has been restored. I will proclaim this to heaven and earth. He continued, saying, the age of the equality of man and woman has come. It is the age of the equality of man and woman based on love. The equality of man and woman is not based on expertise, athletics, politics, economics, or fashion style. It is based on love. Men and women are equally valuable to God and to each other because they are equally empowered to love and essential for love to work. And this is modeled, this is empowered, this is eternally established in true parents, true father, true mother, as one, Chan Ilguk, to become one. Father called women to unite and work together to change the world. He said, Now is the time when we have to unite women and teach men about this. Thus, true Father knew that men, such as me, would not understand this for a long time, and so we need to be taught. 12 days later, Father bestowed a plaque upon True Mother, saying, "You are God's original child, with God's special mission. You completed the mission of true child before heaven, the mission of true wife before your husband, and the mission of true parent before your children." He poignantly stated the price that True Mother paid for this, mostly hidden from our eyes and the eyes of the world, by referring to your achievement through such pain. Father said, throughout history, the Eves of 3 ages sacrificed the Adams from those ages. But at this time, Mother set the conditions to qualify as the mother of 3 ages. It is not just that men have sacrificed women throughout history. Father said women have sacrificed men as well, taking advantage of them. True Mother could have sacrificed Father, but she sacrificed herself, representing the 3 ages of history. Thus, she and True Father could stand in this position, standing in the position of completely realizing God's ideal of creation. True parents thus stood as the perfected Adam and Eve on the world level. In summary, during the late 1990s, True Mother defeated Satan. It is not enough for Adam to do so. Eve must defeat Satan on the world level, and True Mother did. True Mother went beyond the realm of religion, which is individual, to the realm of the global family, and therefore is in the perfected position, the perfected Eve's position, the mother of nations. It is a position prior to the advent of religion, a position of Eve blessed by God with Adam and having nations as her children. That is to say, within a few generations, Adam and Eve's children would have created nations expanding across the planet. In effect, True Mother offered the world to True Father. True Mother became the original child who perfected as a wife and mother. True Father celebrated her achievement through such pain on June 16th, 1999. And 2 days later, he said that Eve had sacrificed Adam over 3 ages, and Mother reversed that to become the mother of 3 ages. On that foundation, true parents completely realized the purpose of creation. The equality of man and woman, achieved for all by true parents, is based on love. Man and woman as husband and wife love God, love each other absolutely. That is equality. Once that is achieved, everything is finished. Thank you for listening.